So recently I got a beautiful reading from Claudette, and she does SKYSTROLOgy readings, and they're based on the mathematical calculations on where the planets and the constellations are in the sky at the time you were born. And this is different than astrology and Western and Vedic, in the sense that she has done a lot of research, and she lived in Egypt for a little bit, and she found out that where we think and where our current constellations are, and they're not actually mathematically correct. So she would look up at the sky and be like, okay, you're saying one thing, but the truth, what is actually physically present, is wrong. So she's kind of developed her new technique, SKYSTROLOGY. And to put this kind of into physical understanding is, in astrology, my birth chart, my sun, moon, and rising are all air signs: Libra, Gemini, Gemini. Then I get a reading from her, and my birth chart is sun, moon, and rising is Virgo, Taurus, Taurus. All earth signs. And I can't explain to you the shift and the resonant knowing of when she said that, and how much more grounded I felt in my being because of that. I never really dug deeply into astrology. My soul was kind of just like, take it at face value. And so finding this out, I was like, wow, okay, now we can begin my soul's journey, because I have the right energetics that I'm working with that are actually in alignment with what's really happening instead of what we're told. And part of me is like, how many lies are we going to have to wake up out of before we can stop waking up out of lies? That's my question. It's food for thought. So I kind of think of it as Sky Astrology Western is like the 3D blueprint you're given. You know how everything's a little wrong in the Gregorian calendar. It's a little off. You try to be in alignment. You think you're in alignment. And then all of a sudden you're like never going to get in alignment because you're reading false information, because certain agendas don't want you to really find out your worth and your power and who you are. Yeah. And then you find out Sky Astrology, just perfect alignment with everything that is 5D, fifth dimension, in alignment with the energies around you, not off by 1 month. So it was a beautiful reading. She is so gorgeous. She's a gorgeous, lovely soul that fills your entire being with this ancient knowledge. And I felt like I was coming home a little bit, a lot of it. So I thoroughly recommend a reading with her, even if you're not open to it, just to see from a different perspective, see how it feels in your body. You know, half this world is waking up from what we thought we knew into what is really true. And so, I mean, if you think about it that way, it makes perfect sense. So I recommend it. She's gorgeous. Love her. I have a blueprint for my life now. I have energies that are in alignment that I can work with.